Brought to you by IWCRadio.com. It's the internet's most irreverent wrestling podcast. Now, please welcome Beans, Smoot, Chucks, and Will. This is the IWC.
Hello everyone and welcome to IWC Radio. This is episode 157 and we're coming to you live on youtube.com and iTunes. I'm your host Martin Nolan and I'm being joined as usual by Smoot, Will and Chucks. How's it going, guys?
Pretty. I really gotta set some time aside and construct that Bradley intro. I keep putting it off and I've been meaning to really knock that one out. May have it up next week. How about that?
Ooh, I can hear Bradley's excitement from here. And also I can imagine Chucks is happy probably that intro's going, but more concerned that there's a new intro incoming.
Yeah, it's the first I've heard about it. I don't know what this new one's going to sound like, but yeah, progress, I guess.
Oh.
Well, I see it like John Cena, right? I don't really care what's next. I just want him gone.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, 1 minute we're talking about an intro, next minute he's trying to kill someone.
Well,
no, I just want I'm sure we've been through this before.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want anything bad to happen to him. I just want him off TV.
Sure.
And now he is, so that's great. He is threatening to come back soon, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's due back in about 4 weeks.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
What
Enjoy it while we can.
What if Reigns is a replacement?
Yeah, well, I feel much the same about him, but, at least it hasn't been 15 years of Reigns yet.
True. Yeah.
Feels like it.
Yeah, no, it's true. I think he's already... so how long's he been around? 2012, not even 5 years, so that would be 07 Cena. So Cena and Edge was pretty great in 06. 07 it was wearing a bit thin.
No, it was wearing thin with the Edge thing. For me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I didn't like him, but at least it was good stuff. For the most part.
Yeah.
Oh god, I sound like one of those guys looking back. It's actually all right. No, I hate the guy. I hated it then. I hate it now. I haven't softened.
So yeah, we've got a rather entertaining show planned where we'll be going through the absolute wonderful card that is Extreme Rules. Just a quick note, we're obviously aware that something's happening in London as we're recording this and as we're live, in case anyone's listening to this on demand afterwards. So we're obviously live Saturday night, and there's news breaking of what looks to be another terror attack in London. So obviously we're wishing everyone the best, hope everyone's safe. But yeah, we obviously just wanted to send our support before we continue. But yes, we have Extreme Rules tomorrow night, which I believe has 6 matches announced and is taking place in Baltimore. So I don't know what the Baltimore crowd's like usually. It's not normally a wrestling town that we all shout about, is it?
I thought you were going to say Bolton then.
Bolton. WWE Extreme Rules in Bolton. Can you imagine if it was WWE, like the promos they would use? Like how they would do it, like if that was the buzzword and they had to get it in.
Bolton, Maryland. Bolton, Maryland. Bolton, Maryland.
Oh, I'm trying to think of a way that they could work it in. Something about bolting something down and getting that in somehow.
Something will be bolted on, yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yes. Anyway, so sorry, Baltimore, but I'm very, very disappointed now that this pay-per-view isn't taking place in Baltimore. It might make it a little bit more exciting than it sounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have 6 matches and no WWE Universal Championship match, obviously. We have a number 1 contenders match. And then the rest of it is all just kind of meh.
Well, that's a great way to sum up the build for it. Has been kind of meh.
Yeah, it you know, it falls in line with what you would imagine would be a B pay-per-view. And also, I think it's the fact that you've got pretty much your top 5 talent all in one match. So that kind of reduces your the amount of matches that will take place that feel like it's of big importance. So yeah, it does feel like there's some filler in this, and there's probably more filler to come, to be honest, because there's a few things that don't sound like they've announced so far. But it is, you know, traditionally when we go into these shows and we think, what the hell? Normally they sound, you know, they come out on the other side quite good. So fingers crossed. Is there any particular wrestling news we want to talk about this week? Anything that we're aware of?
John Cena's coming back.
John Cena is coming back. Is it the 4th of July he's coming back?
Oh god, that would be appropriate, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If he showed up.
Is he gonna do like a Bill Pullman speech?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Everyone thought I was gone, but I will not go into the night.
Oh my god!
You can see it happening, can't you?
Yeah, I can. Booker T is going to be like an announcer like for the summer now, right?
Yes.
That was another like major headline that kind of flew under the radar a bit.
Is he here?
That was a really long one.
It really was, yeah.
Oh dear. It's amazing that the greatest thing that he does, and he doesn't actually speak. My other one before, I think he was just a bit excited that he found out he was going to be on TV for longer than expected.
Yeah.
That was him looking at the paycheck.
Oh my god.
Running out of the office shouting "shucky ducky quack quack."
I like it when they ask him about Titus O'Neil and he's like, I think he's a big guy.
Yeah. I can see him cashing in his check as well on the guys, like counting out his money. He's there going, "You look check, man. You look check. You look check, man."
It's gonna be good.
Actually, do you know, I was quite disappointed when you said that this news was happening. Now I'm feeling a little bit more upbeat about it.
I like the fact he shits himself every time Pyro goes off.
Oh god, yeah.
He's right next to it.
You'd think he'd be used to it by now, though.
Yeah.
He used to have Pyro himself. It's his own entrance.
Is it just me, and I don't want this to turn into a thing, but why is it that any time that they WWE have an announced team, they always seem to have someone of colour there, which obviously suggests that they're doing this for...
do have a colour commentator, it's true.
Yeah, and this particular commentator always seems to be frightened of Pyro.
What are you trying to insinuate, Beans?
I don't know, I'm just saying there's a coincidence, and it's very strange. I mean, look at Coachman. He nearly died when Kane came out.
Oh, that's true. He like fell out of his fucking chair.
That's probably one of the greatest things that's ever happened on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
It's Neville's that gets me because there's no like warning for it.
Yeah.
So you just if the camera happens to be on that part of the arena, you just see him literally jump out of his seat.
Maybe we should be a bit worried about Booker. Maybe he's getting chest pains, and that's what the is.
Oh my god.
And he's just like trying to play it down. I'm not feeling too good. I think there should be a promo as well where Noam Dar and Booker T with the with the fox and the manages to work its way in there. No, just me then.
Yeah.
So, Smoot and Chucks have gone silent for an appalling. They're completely devastated by my horrible humour. Shall we talk about Extreme Rules? Chucks, have you got your wonderful?
Do we have
picture
to?
notes?
Do we have to? We do have to, and the sooner the better, because I'm not sure how long my internets are going to hold up. It's been a bad day. It's been a bad.
I like how
3
you
months.
say internets because you have your own and your neighbours.
I do, but actually, I've lost access to that on this PC now. Because I don't have a Wi-Fi card. The new graphics card was too big.
Oh,
It
man.
took up an extra space. So now I'm wired only. But yeah, let's
Yeah, rustle the papers.
rustle some papers. I'm actually having trouble with this month's predictions, or this fortnight's predictions, because my wife has decided to take a note on my notepad.
How dare she?
Yeah, I've
Oh
got.
wow!
Yeah, right. I've got the first two pay-per-views, and then a space where this one's supposed to go, and she's got like a doctor's appointment on there. What am I supposed to do with this?
So is that your prediction?
Not making any predictions.
When's the doctor appointment?
When
Okay.
the most annoying thing is it's already been.
Oh,
Is everything okay?
So now it's not even helpful.
Is there any
Yeah,
feedback to go with the note?
It's merely a checkup, nothing serious. But yeah, now it's. So I've tried to rub it out, but it's
whoa.
still kind of there.
I don't know if Smoot said that because that sounded wrong.
A little bit.
Chucks is rethinking what he said.
I don't know what. Tried to rub it. Oh right, is it?
yeah,
Right, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
There you
no,
go.
I don't know that. Is that a phrase?
Yes. Yes.
Rub one out.
I've never.
Oh God! Don't. Let's not get into particulars.
So,
And done.
Oh god.
oh man,
That's the noise he makes in it. Oh god.
are you gonna do the 5-time or?
No.
That's why mine sounded longer before when I did it. Anyway, this has gone down a very dark alley.
It has.
So yes, AJ Styles has joined us in the chat.
What really?
The AJ Styles?
I don't know, it might be.
Probably. I hear he's a fan.
I was just. Sorry, before you actually get into the pay-per-view, speaking of AJ Styles, did anyone see Zack Ryder's tweet wishing him a happy birthday?
No.
No. You need to have a look at it, it's quite funny. Let's make a great radio.
I know, right? Hey, let's look at tweet.
I hate it when we do
It's
this.
what
Yeah.
we specialise in.
Oh, I'm doing a thing at the moment.
Any planning? We're
Right?
done.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's his second tweet, so yeah, go for it.
Oh damn!
Happy birthday, AJ Styles. Then there's a picture which I can't see right now.
Take a look here.
Oh, it's quite good.
Can you describe this?
I
I'll throw it up
would
on the
ruin it if I tried to describe
God.
it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Set it up on the stream here.
Once you've seen it, then we'll describe it for the people listening. But
I
yeah.
mean, it looks a bit like AJ Styles. In a way.
That is.
There it is. There, yep, there it
Can you
was.
see it on the stream, Chuck?
No, I don't have the stream on because I'm
Right.
concerned about my bandwidth.
Right. Basically, it's a picture of Hornswoggle when he was in 3MB.
but he has the same
Oh.
hairstyle
Yeah.
as AJ Styles does.
Yeah.
The
See,
soccer mum hair.
yeah.
And
I
he's
don't
wearing
remember
it,
that.
and he's wearing a vest jacket just like how AJ does. So he does kind of look like him in a weird way. Has he
I'll get there
responded?
eventually.
Has he responded to this tweet?
Uh,
Don't know, actually.
no. From what I can see, no.
There is a tweet underneath where someone's got a picture of Booker T saying, "Tell me I did not just see that."
The only thing AJ says, thanks for all the birthday wishes, which was publicly 22 hours ago. So, there you go. Moving on.
Sorry, I kind of ruined the flower, didn't I? But yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. Everything okay?
Yeah. Sorry. Things obviously from London just popped up on Twitter when I went on, so I was just kind of got caught by it all. So sorry. Yeah, it is looking like worse news, so that's not good. Yes. Extreme Rules. So we haven't got a kickoff match announced for this, have
Not
we?
yet.
No, but I've got some ideas, so we might kind of add a couple of predictions onto the end of this one. Because there are a couple of matches that look like they probably should happen.
Yes.
And one of them may end up being on the pre-show.
Yes.
So, let's start with what we
Sorry,
do
I'm
know.
just in the stream. Sorry, Smooth just decided to write all over his prediction sheet doctor appointment on Tuesday.
That's brilliant.
Sorry. Sorry, Chucks, continue. Oh, actually, before you do,
Ah,
I've
This
got-
guy.
Whilst
I'm
we're-
telling you.
We'll get there eventually.
Whilst we're already distracted, I thought rather than distracting again at a later point and getting even more grief about it, I've just got something to do.
Hey! Audio whoop ass.
all right, forgiven.
I've
Thank
got
you.
you, man. It's already open. Sorry.
I've been dying for this for about half an hour.
What flavor is it?
Oh, it's just a Pepsi Max cherry.
Oh, okay.
Nothing too serious.
Apple Tango for me.
We live the high life, don't we?
We do.
So, sorry, Chucks.
Anyway.
Tango.
Apple Tango, yeah.
You never
I've
had
had one
Apple
of those for
Tango?
Many years. No, I have had it, but not for. God, at least. Have to be at least 10 years now.
Do you know what?
10 years and you've had an Apple Tango.
Do you know what? It might have been
I just
worse
can't
for me.
remember the last time I had one.
I would say it's probably more than 15 for me because I think last time I had it, I was at school.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're missing. Fine beverage.
Well, Apple Tango.
I
You
will
know,
try and get
I'm just-
Apple Tangos for next week.
I used to quite like Apple Tango, but I've now, in my old age, I'm worried that all of the things that I used to like are being ruined. Like
be fair-
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper now tastes like sweetener. It tastes like a diet drink.
Yeah, it's just not like it anymore, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you go on holiday in Europe and you get orange Fanta and it just tastes so much nicer.
Yeah.
Mm.
To be fair, it's quite hard to get Apple Tango. You need to look for it. Orange Tango is quite easy to find, but
Yeah.
Apple Tango is a bit more of a.
They sell it at my local fake KFC. So I might have to get
Really?
one of those instead of a Coke next time.
Your
So-
local fake KFC.
Is in
Yeah.
SFC.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
The
There's all of
generic
them.
Southern fried chicken.
Anyway, that was a divert.
Just a bit. Right. So, what we do know is that there's a mixed tag match on Extreme Rules where, anything goes, but the guys have to fight the guys and the women have to fight the women.
Yeah.
which makes these matches completely pointless because you can't build up to a hot tag. You can't do anything. You can't work over one. It's just I hate mixed tag more than just about anything in the world.
Yeah, where you come from?
Yeah,
It's a valid argument.
they're just pointless. Why have a tag match at all? It's like two matches going on simultaneously with big breaks in the middle.
Well, I think they looked at it and they thought we can do Sasha Banks and Alicia Fox and no one will like it. We can do Rich Swann versus Noam Dar and no one will like it. So why not make it into a shit sandwich?
It's a one match that no one will like instead of two.
It's just bizarre, isn't it? It's something that's just kind of come together last week or so, and it's just like, this is definitely something that would be on Raw normally, and it'd be something that I'd just kind of like go, fast forward.
Yeah, well, let's start with that one then. Let's get through it. Rich Swann and Sasha Banks, why are they together? I've got no idea. Versus Noam Dar and Alicia Fox. I'm guessing that something happened to set this up on 205, but I don't watch that.
Yeah, I'm
I thought
probably.
it got announced on Raw.
Yeah, I would probably be one of those patrons that would just leave when 205 live starts. So.
Oh, you'd be one of them people that leave games 5 minutes early to beat the traffic.
Or in this case, before it starts. Just show up and just be like, oh, I'm here. Goodbye.
Oh.
It's more like if you went
Sorry.
to a football match and they played the 90 minutes and it was, good, bad, or indifferent, and then at the end they expected you to stay for like the under 19s. Who's going to stay for that?
No idea.
Yeah.
If you want to open the thing with that, so if you get there a bit early, you see a bit of football, and then you stay for the main event, then fine. But don't put something on worse at the end. Anyway. So I'm guessing none of us have actually seen the build up to this.
Well, we've had Sasha Banks and Alicia Fox compete on Monday Night Raw. And
Yeah, they switched wins, right?
yeah, something like that. So we know half the
Well,
story.
it was all the controversy where Alicia Fox was pinned, but her shoulder came up, and it was
Right.
rather obvious.
Yeah.
So they decided then to do a rematch the following week, and for some reason they decided they wanted Alicia Fox to beat Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
And then, it all just kind of brought Rich Swann and Noam Dar into the fold, and then it involved Sasha Banks and Rich Swann dancing on Raw for some reason. And that pretty
Well, I
much
guess
is the
that
basis
explains
of
it.
this feud.
Fine
So,
then. So who have you got?
I asked first.
Wow.
I'm
The gauntlet
gonna
was
say-
laid down.
going to say Dar and Fox because they're an actual team and the others aren't.
Wow. It's like
I've
you're
got
actually
nothing else to
putting
base this on.
logic to the actual feud. I'm surprised with this being an Extreme Rules pay-per-view that they didn't make this match the Murder on the Dance Floor match.
I don't know what that would be.
Yeah, same.
Neither do I, but, one dances,
The other
other one-
dice.
the other one... I'm going to say the other one dies. That just sounds awful.
Oh my god.
Murder on the
I don't know. It's late.
So
I
let's
will-
hope they all dance to Staying Alive.
There you
Oh,
go.
Jesus.
Hey,
I'm gonna go with Rich Swann and Sasha Banks.
Yeah, I am as well.
I'm not. I'm gonna go with Darren Fox.
I just think it needs to end,
Oh,
even though
fuck.
it's just started. No, I just mean the feud, whatever it is.
Yeah.
so 2 for Darren Fox and 2 for Team Swanks.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Now I kind of want to change my prediction. This should be a thing. The cruiserweight, staying on a theme. The cruiserweight championship is up for grabs in a submission match. Neville defends again against Austin Aries. These guys do have signature submissions, so could go either way.
Neville's the
Is
champ,
this
right?
probably gonna-
Yeah.
Neville is
Yeah.
still the champ.
Okay. I'll go. I think this might be the one where Aries finally gets him. I think, or maybe I don't know. Because if it's a submission match, Neville can probably use some like bullshit like chair shot or whatever, or maybe the kendo stick from the pole match later on or whatever. I don't know. I'll say Neville one more time. How about that?
Yeah,
See,
I'm going Neville too.
it's a weird one, this, because they made Neville tap out on Raw,
Yeah.
which they like mega sold as the first time he's ever been defeated kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which usually suggests that he'll just win at the pay-per-view. But then, like you say, we're on the third match now in a rivalry, and Neville's managed to keep it every time, and you just keep thinking, surely Aries has got to win this. But with the actions on Raw, it just makes you think, well,
Yeah, it's a tough one,
it doesn't follow the normal WWE formula.
That's what I'm thinking. There could be like a DQ, but it's there's no DQs because it's a submission match. That's the only way to win.
Well, that doesn't make any sense, but you're right.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Right.
I was
That
thinking
might-
the same thing. There has to be like a count out or something.
Right.
So Aries could win without really winning. Or there's the other line of thinking, which is the babyface never submits.
Right.
But then, Aries, I guess, isn't a big enough deal to, for that rule to apply. That's only
What
really
are
for
we talking
top
about?
places.
Hold on. What do you mean? Have you seen his package?
I have seen his package, actually. Yeah.
I'm
Excellent package.
not quite sure how to follow up on this. I'm wondering whether they're going to do some kind of interference and Aries kind of gets knocked out or something, and he just puts him in a submission hold and he doesn't actually tap out, but the match gets stopped. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Someone
I'm
else
re-
gets involved, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I just don't know. I really want to say that Neville's going to retain, but I just don't think that it's the right step. No, screw it. I'm going to go Aries. Aries is going to win.
Ooh. Oh.
I'm going to be wrong, but
I'm sticking with Neville. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Neville. I think he's the right guy. It's weird to go 3 straight, but TJP will get involved or something.
Yeah.
There'll be a screw job.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking. Like, TJP's on the Neville level, but Aries isn't.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Then we go to the Hardys defending the tag belts in a cage against Cesaro and Sheamus. I don't know why they chose a cage, but they did. Maybe so Jeff can jump off it, I guess.
now every time Jeff jumps off a cage, they lose.
Yeah. And then they split up and have a little feud, and no one wants to see that. So they end up getting back together.
Well, that's the next 6 months of the Hardys booked. Yeah, it's kind of the same kind of thing. You're thinking Cesaro, Sheamus now coming into another, it doesn't matter if Cesaro and Sheamus lose because they've lost all the others.
Yeah.
But also you're thinking they're trying to solidify them as the heel team, and I don't know, because you keep thinking you've got why can't I think of the names? Tag
Gallows
team
and
that's-
Anderson.
No,
Dawson and
the
Wilder.
Revival. I
Yeah.
couldn't think then.
The Revival.
So you got the Revival coming back, and you're thinking logically Hardy's and the Revival is probably more of a match moving forward, just for the heel and face dynamic.
Revival's busy with Enzo and Cass.
True.
Or just Enzo, it would seem.
Screw it. I'm gonna say that Cesaro are gonna win.
All right.
Cesaro.
I've really screwed up because I'm looking at this pay-per-view and it's become the world's biggest pay-per-view now. All championships are changing.
Yeah.
Apart from the big one.
I will stick with the Hardys.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the Hardys too, although I
Holy
kind of think...
shit, I am gonna so do badly at this pay-per-view.
I don't know, because
It is a valid
there
point.
was something about Cesaro just turned. So they can lose all their matches until they turn, because the turn cancels it all out.
And
now they kind of need a kickstart.
And not to
So
mention,
I can see...
not to mention, it's also a cage match. It's not in their wheelhouse. You know?
But they did choose it.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying something new. That could be their
Maybe
excuse.
that could be, maybe that could be the start of
a jumping off point, if you will.
Hey. Let's hope their styles mesh.
Hey.
I'm going with Sheamus and Cesaro.
I won't take offense to that.
No, but he is gonna lock that down.
God.
I adore these puns.
Oh my God.
I don't know what you're on about. The solid as steel.
Brian Cage.
Oh my God.
Oh god, I'm gonna leave it there. Otherwise, Smoot will just end the stream and disappear.
No, I wouldn't blame him.
No. No.
I'll pick another one and move on.
Yeah, I think we're all good on that one. Yeah, we're kind of splitting these down the middle. Last one 3-1, but yeah, we're getting a good range of predictions on this one, and we should have some interesting scores. I like this. The women are defending the belt. Alexa is defending her women's championship against Bailey in a kendo stick on a pole match. A stick on a pole.
My god. Could Raw have had the worst segment in history with this?
Oh. Yeah, it was pretty
Not
bad.
even.
What was that noise?
That was the Sideshow Bob walking into the rakes. And that was what the segment was. Alexa Bliss walking around the ring, walking into rakes, hitting her in the face. It was strange. Not even Alexa Bliss with her charisma could have saved this segment. It was just, it's the same old thing, isn't it? It's like, this is the one when everyone walks into the room while you're watching this segment.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, there is a folder somewhere with all these scenarios in where wrestling fans just want to jump off a cliff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the whole thing has just been horrendous. This segment, the whole thing about Bailey getting extreme, and the way Kurt's been dealing with Bailey and things in her segments, and it was just like, for something that should be almost like the kind of like Daniel Bryan moment, like where people are really getting behind Bailey in the chase for the championship, and she's obviously having to be extreme to get there, is, you know, it should be something that people are quite interested to see. And they've done a good job in the fact that Bailey's not been able to retaliate to what Bliss has done, but the whole thing has just come across really poorly. Do we think that Bailey could actually win this?
It's not that she can actually win it or not. Is it? Can she get extreme?
Is she capable of swinging the kendo stick? Is that what this match is about?
Yeah, and then she gets rolled up just as she picks it up.
Yeah, right. She doesn't actually get to use it.
I'm going to say that Bailey's going to win this.
Really?
I know. But my thinking is because I'm gone for the horrendous prediction of Sasha Banks, or Swanks as you like to call them, winning their match. I'm thinking that the possibility is that Sasha Banks may do the heel turn on Bailey when Bailey's won championship again.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it might be a bit too soon, but I'm thinking we're leading towards SummerSlam, and I think Sasha Banks and Bailey for the title might be something that they're planning to work towards for SummerSlam. We're not that far away from it now.
I'm going with Alexa. Just to void your argument.
Look, believe me, I've already lost every fucking point on this pay-per-view, so I might as well carry on. It's one of the... I'm looking at my list and I'm thinking, yeah, you've gone with the wacky predictions. One of them will probably happen. The rest of it, you've screwed yourself.
I don't know where to go with this, because like the whole thing is like, can Bailey become extreme? And they're once again they're doing the whole exposing the fact that she's a wrestling fan ever since she was a kid, and like honestly nobody fucking gives a shit. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. Like nobody cares that you spent all your livelihood wanting to do what you wanted to become. They just want to see two people duke it out.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think, with that being said, I think the question will be answered that, yeah, she can get extreme, but can she win the championship? And I think I'm going to say no. I think Bliss retains here.
Me too. I think it's just too soon. She's only just won it. She's not going to lose it again right now.
And Will, you said Bailey or?
Alexa.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Right. Sorry, Beans.
It's all good.
You can get one back here.
Speaking of wacky.
IC belt. Yeah, speaking of wacky. You're going to see some wacky lines in this one. Do they still call it the wacky line, or is it the lunatic lariat?
The rebound
Oh,
clothesline.
God.
The rebound clothesline. That's the craziest one of all. So Dean Ambrose is the champion. Miz is challenging, and the title can change on a DQ. So Miz is saying he can just have someone hit him and win the belt without doing anything, which could happen. Maurice is out there.
If it doesn't happen in the first 3 seconds of the match, does this not make everyone look stupid?
Yeah.
So does Kurt Angle come out and tell Maurice she can't get involved?
Well, I think she has to hit Miz and just get ejected rather than DQ'd. So then Miz has been hit, and that puts him at a disadvantage. And it's like, a comedy spot.
I'm going to say Miz is winning this.
Who's the champion heading into this? Like that's
Ambrose.
Ambrose's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miz as well. I think something fluky is gonna happen here, and I think it's gonna result in Miz becoming like the champion again. And so it's a really bizarre stipulation for an Extreme Rules pay-per-view, I gotta say.
The one pay-per-view in the entire
Yeah.
year, and they decided to put this stip in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miz as well.
Yeah, Miz all round.
I think we're going to say Sandow then.
I
Wow.
thought you were going to say Santa.
I was going to say that the Drifter will come out instead and hit Miz. Because he did say in his song that he owed the Miz one.
Yeah, okay.
So he's going to hit Miz with the
Yeah.
guitar.
Hit Miz so Dean Ambrose gets disqualified and then Miz wins the title.
Nice. Yeah, well, could do. And then he becomes the challenger.
Possibly. Even or Kurt comes out again and says, we're not having this again. And this match goes on for about 45 minutes and then says, restart the match for a second time.
Oh my god.
And then we get Sandow.
And then
Yeah.
Sandow comes down, he does it. Restart the match for a third time. This
Then
is how
Alex
you
Riley
get a
comes
3-hour. This is how you get through a 3-hour pay-per-view. And then eventually Dean Ambrose hits Dirty Deeds and wins.
Jesus.
Because Miz is so beaten up by all of his old proteges.
Yeah, he's been beaten to death.
Okay, so everyone's gone. That's the first time we've all agreed.
Yeah.
Wow. That means it's definitely going to be Dean.
Yeah. So main event time. We've got a lot of options here. Lots to choose from. We've got a fatal five-way, and it's Extreme Rules. So, you know, the one night of the year, the rule book goes out the window.
Oh, they
To
actually
determine-
said it's Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's an
What?
Extreme Rules match at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view.
In
Is the way
in-
they would phrase that.
In an Extreme Rules town, Bolton, Maryland. I almost said Massachusetts.
Bolton, Massachusetts.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like Bolton.
I'm sure you do.
Michael Bolton.
Anyway.
So this is to determine number one contender for Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship at Great Balls of Fire.
I was just going to say, why couldn't they just say that the winner is the number one contender for Great Balls of Fire?
Because I think they secretly hate the name of that pay-per-view.
Then why
They
fucking
haven't
pick it?
mentioned it yet. That's the funny thing. They keep saying that Lesnar will defend the belt and that whoever wins this will challenge Lesnar, but they never say the name of the event. It's like they're embarrassed by it,
Yeah. It's so stupid.
which they should be, but they did choose it. So we've got the big dog, Roman Reigns. We've got the guy with the hurt knee, Seth Rollins. We've got Heyman's next client, Finn Balor.
Oh
We've got-
God.
You know, that guy, Bray Wyatt. And everyone's favorite jobber, Samoa Joe.
And judging from the way you just announced them all, doesn't that mean Samoa Joe's winning this?
I would love it if he did. That's the match I want to see.
He's my pick. I'm going with Joe.
Seriously?
You're
Yeah,
going with Samoa
whatever
Joe?
you think.
I am.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
It's bold. That's a bold pick.
Add Samoa Joe to the mix and his odds drastic go down.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not going to be Reigns because obviously that's the plans for WrestleMania. You know, that thing that we
Yeah.
can't wait for again. Then we have Rollins, who I don't know. I'm just not into it, which probably means it might happen. Bray Wyatt, please Lord no. I'm fed up of him in any form. Just getting so bored of the waffling and the riddles and not doing anything.
Yeah, they're not even riddles anymore. He just says some stuff. There's no intrigue.
There's no intimidation. It's
No.
honestly, if I was in WWE, if I was a character in WWE and he came on, I wouldn't be intimidated by him. I'm like, oh no, why me? No, don't embroil me into a 6-week program with you where you're just going to keep doing this and telling me to run.
But at least if he does try and start something with you, you know that you'll go over in the end.
Jeez.
This is true. That probably now means that Bray Wyatt's winning this and defeating the Beast. I think the obvious one's got to be Balor, hasn't it? Just from the Paul Heyman link.
Yeah, that's why I immediately picked Balor on the stream. You got to have that interaction mean something if you're planting the seeds, if you will, you know?
Yeah. And I think Balor's due his match as well for the title just
Yeah.
because he never lost it.
Yeah.
That all makes sense. I just think that's what they want you to think.
Could be
Yeah,
a red
true.
herring. Could be a red herring.
Yeah.
Those bloody red herrings.
It's always the red ones. You never suspect them. Or you always suspect them and it's never them or something. However that goes. I'm going for Rollins anyway.
Do you think that there's a
rabbit-colored
danger?
herring.
Do you think there's a danger if Rollins wins it that fans won't be happy about it?
I think there's a good chance. Because I don't know how anyone is supposed to care about Seth Rollins. He's almost as bad as Roman Reigns.
Chucks, I don't want to frighten you, but Skype's just come up in the corner to tell me that you're online.
Yeah, me too.
Which is freaking me out, thinking, am I actually talking to him?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I think I've been here the whole time. I'm going with Rollins anyway. I think, we need a face challenger for I assume he's still heel. So it's Rollins or Balor. I just think the Balor thing's a little too convenient. Rollins, what else is he doing? Wrestle Samoa Joe next again?
Beans?
Time for something new.
I'm going to say Balor. I'm probably wrong. I pretty much... But this is the thing, look at what I've picked. I've picked a new Cruiserweight champion, new tag champs, a new women's champion, a new Intercontinental champion.
It's true.
But then I'm thinking also, this is a shite pay-per-view, and it's the one thing that'll make it stand out. I am so going to be still on 7 points at the end of this.
Yeah. And then we have 2 potential matches during the show at some point.
We do. I think at least one of these is going to be on the pre-show. We're going to assume that the Golden Truth breakup is going somewhere, and that these guys will end up mixing it up on pay-per-view. Our Truth Goldust. If it happens, who have you got?
Come on, Goldust.
Goldust, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was easy then.
Go on, Goldie. That's not the Goldie I know.
God.
So there's Booker T here.
Like he's in the room. And then we have... What was the other one? Oh, the Apollo Crews and Kalisto.
Okay.
Good friends they were once, but they've been turned on each other by that damn Titus O'Neil.
No one calls me garbage, man.
Yeah, no one treats me like garbage. Did anyone else find that hilarious? I'm not garbage.
I just love the way Kurt really enthusiastically nodded with a weird smile, like, what the hell did I come back for?
He has to be thinking that every week.
He looks at the Hall of Fame ring going, was this really fucking worth it?
Times really have changed.
I'm going to say Cruz just because he'll probably pull the tights after Titus told him to. And then take a selfie with him in the ring.
Cruz, but he never wins though. And he's on Titus O'Neil's team, and he never wins.
Yeah, I'm going
Titus,
Cruz, though.
the Titus brand's got to take off at some point.
Does it?
I hope so.
So
Does it?
Sorry, I had to talk to somebody. What did you guys pick for the Callisto Cruz match?
I've gone Cruz.
Well, we're going through that now.
I'm going
Beans
Cruz,
thinks
though.
Apollo Cruz is going to win for some reason. Me and Will have both gone for Kalisto.
Alrighty.
And you,
Apollo Cruz.
Cruz, really?
Yeah. The Titus brand needs some help.
See, me and Smoot
It's
are
been
going.
needing help for months.
Me and Smoot are falling down that well together. Ed's joined us in the chat, and he said that people will meh Rollins if he wins. Balor and Lesnar doesn't feel like a great balls of fire worthy match. And also, bonus question: will the Enzo attack angle get brought up, and will Kurt Angle's text gate get brought up?
Yeah, who's
Kurt Angle's what?
Kurt Angle's. Well, Corey Graves' text for Kurt Angle.
Oh, that's right. So many people tell him things.
Yeah. It's surely something to do with Stephanie coming back. You'd imagine.
Ed's saying that the stream's a little bit choppy, which it has done for me. If you try refreshing it, Ed, it worked for me. It was a bit of a strange one. The attack thing with Enzo is the suggestion that it's either Cass or it's the Revival.
Well, it has to be cast on it. They've been leading you to believe that it's Revival, so it kind of has to be cast in the end.
I think that they could do another instance where he's knocked out again on the pay-per-view. As far as the Kurt Angle thing with the text and Corey, I think that will be a Raw thing. I don't think that'll happen on the pay-per-view.
I could see it being. Yeah, I think it will. I think something will happen there.
What do we think it is? Is this something that's going to lead to Kurt doing more than just saying double E and making tag matches?
I think it's something to do with Stephanie coming back.
Oh, no.
She is still commissioner officially.
I know, but no. I can't do. I've only just got over the fact that she doesn't come out at the start of every Raw, welcome me to Monday Night Raw and screaming it.
Yeah.
The same way that Shane comes out and has to say, "What up?" whatever town I'm in.
Bolton.
Bolton. No, actually, I'd be happy to hear that. Good old Bolton. What's wandering, Bolton?
I was going to say, if Elias Sampson was in Bolton, he might be the Bolton Wanderer.
Hey.
I like it. I like it.
Just for 1 week only, he's not the Drifter anymore.
I like that.
Yeah. So, are we doing predictions on those two things? I'm going to say Enzo attack on the pay-per-view, yes, and the Angle thing, no.
I'm going to say yes to both.
I'm going to say no to both.
Hey, we've got about 15 title changes on this show. We don't know that.
I'll say no and maybe.
Maybe.
I think you just done that because it goes
What kind
round.
of a prediction is that?
I think that he's just wrote that because it went really well with his doctor appointment on the stream. It's kind of wrapped round it quite nicely.
Yeah.
Ed sent us a question. What would you guys do with Mojo Rawley and or American Alpha to get them in anything interesting on SmackDown?
Don't ask Beans what he'd do with Mojo Rawley.
Ask him for trouble.
Yeah. Might end up being murder on the dance floor.
Because that's the thing.
Thing. Do his little MC Hammer dance. And...
Yep.
Can I just point out, by the way, you all laughed at me for me picking Samoa Joe. I know it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but he is currently favourite in the betting.
I find that ridiculous, but kind of awesome. I really hope that holds up.
Have you put money on it now, Will?
I haven't yet, but I'm thinking about it.
Put money on everything else.
That's a good point, actually, yeah.
Ridiculous, but
Roman
kind of
Reigns is
awesome.
25-1.
I really hope that holds up. Yeah, he's not winning, though.
Balor's 5-1. That's a bit of a long shot. Long odds, should I say. Interesting. Sorry, you were talking about Mojo.
You distracted me nicely from Mojo Rawley. So, do American Alpha end up getting involved with the fashion police at some point?
I would have Mojo Rawley take on the Godfather's old gimmick with the hoe train and make him the choo-choo playboy. Really?
Choo-choo
Nothing?
Playboy?
That's his catchphrase.
Since
Beans,
when?
tell him.
Well, let's not get silly.
Yeah,
How have we not talked about this before? Beans, this has been annoying Beans for months.
It really has. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort something for Smoot. There we go, Smoot. So yeah, he likes to say "choo-choo playboy," and he also likes to give guided tours to children backstage, and he also gets assaulted by them.
Who's this?
Mojo Rawley.
Right, sorry. Yeah, I'm waiting now. Sorry.
Even Ed in the chat now saying Mojo Rawley is the choo-choo playboy. No, this is a saying that he decided to say when I was really angry with Mojo when he first showed up. It was this response to someone.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do, choo-choo playboy? Well, for a start, I'm just going to ignore what you say. Oh, God. Why has someone just linked me something about... Oh, my God, he's tweeted that.
Jeez.
Why did he tweet choo-choo playboy? He even said it in... Oh.
September 1st, 2016, yeah. Wow.
Oh, my God. We're
this
coming
is-
up to nearly a year of Mojo.
Yeah, this is news to me, so...
It really isn't
I
news
also
to
don't
any
know
of you
anything.
because I had a really long rant about that on this show months ago. Although my Mojo rants all probably blurred into one.
We do tend to zone them out, yeah.
Okay. Thanks for that. So even Ed's like doesn't have a clue what I'm on about. Never mind. Yeah, I hate Mojo. Thanks for that, Ed, bringing that anger back up to the surface. American Alpha, what are they gonna do? Stop putting pictures of Mojo on the stream. What the hell is that? He sat down next to the bloody Andre the Giant trophy, like.
Yeah, the cheese statue.
But he's sat in like a thing, like as if it's a documentary about him getting ready for the biggest moment of his life. And he's tweeting Shane McMahon, and it just says waiting.
Yeah, because he hasn't been booked in like weeks, so.
Yeah, but that looks like he's waiting for the children, because that's where he
my
showed them the
God.
statue.
Oh my God.
Slippery slope here, people.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ed's just said Mojo and Andre the Giant trophy for the SmackDown Championships. And then before you shoot it down, God and HBK once tagged.
Fair point, yeah.
Oh. Frightening. Frightening. I don't know what they do with American Alpha. Does anyone?
I mean,
Robert stumped on that one.
They'll be back. They'll do something with New Day eventually, I guess, or yeah, they'll be around.
who American
They're
Alpha?
just cycled out at the moment. Yeah,
Okay.
like the Usos are the guys at the moment, and they've just done the American Alpha feud, so they've got to just take a month or two off, come back later when it's something new for you to do.
Let's just hope that month or two doesn't turn into permanent.
Hopefully they get a personality. So.
Oh, it's a bit cruel.
I mean, it's not wrong though.
I think it's more the booking.
It worked for Breezango.
Speaking of Breezango, what did we think of the 1950s noir look to the Fashion Files this week?
Pretty good. I dug it.
I liked how they could hear each other's thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also that he picked up Cologne. Which obviously suggests the Cologne brothers.
Also,
I just got that.
also potentially Summer Rae coming back with the silhouette. Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No, because that was Tyler Breeze.
Oh my god.
That man has a damn good figure, and don't say anything less.
Yeah.
Also, he blends in perfectly with janitors.
He is a master of disguise.
He certainly is. Smooch just put a link up on the stream of the silhouette. I thought that was more Eva Marie, to be honest. Or
No.
that Amanda from Tough
No,
Enough.
Eva's done with the company.
Oh, wow. Yeah, true.
Summer Rae
The-
is on the Emelina plan. Oh. We'll see.
Could have been Lana.
Oh, it could have been, maybe.
She didn't have a chair with her. She just dances on a chair.
And what's happened to Rusev?
Yeah, he just kind of fell off the face of the earth. WWE, I don't know what they're doing with him.
Well, he didn't get his match at Money in the Bank, so I guess that's it. He's just gone back to Bulgaria. That's what he said.
Apparently.
He's been watching his Nashville Predators, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Strange one. Is that everything from this week? Or if there's any other bits from Raw or SmackDown?
Oh, the females Money in the Bank championship match.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte's won that.
Oh God. Maybe.
Well, it's one of WWE's first ever we're making history.
I'm still saying
What-
Corbin is in the is gonna win it for the dudes.
I was just gonna say what? I thought you meant in the women's. He's just gonna come in the lone wolf.
Yeah. Rusev will get into the Money in the Bank ladder match, predicting it. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's just said
He could
that,
show
yeah.
up as like a sleeper sort of thing and just like try to say F you to Shane McMahon or something like that,
One other thing that I did want to bring up is what did we all think to Dolph Ziggler beating AJ Styles clean on SmackDown?
Probably not going to go anywhere.
Yeah. I don't agree.
I think it's just one of those things that, Dolph had to get the win so he doesn't win on the pay-per-view, next week? 2 weeks from now?
Yeah, 2 weeks. I think.
Yeah. So.
Also, what the hell did Shinsuke Nakamura say?
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what he said.
I
didn't
don't
see
know.
that bit, so.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't remember the promo. I just know he speaks slowly so he can enunciate his words for the English crowd.
Yeah, that was a bit odd. I can't remember if I mentioned it on the show, but the Gorilla Position podcast from what they do on Talk Sport with James D'Lo.
Yeah.
He did an interview with Nakamura around WrestleMania weekend time, and I think he asked him if he could wrestle anyone at WrestleMania, who would it be? And apparently Nakamura replied that he enjoyed surfing at the weekends.
Oh, WrestleMania.
So he didn't really want to ask him any. So he didn't want to ask him any further questions, I don't think, just because he didn't want it to get any worse.
Jesus.
It was something like that. I mean, it was just like, you just felt, I think he was in the same mindset. It was just like, oh, okay. Like, oh dear. Sorry about that.
Think Nia Jax will suffer any consequences for a tweet about use of Raw women? Maybe. I don't know. I think she might be a little bit
What
unhappy.
did she say?
I don't know. She congratulated. She kind of threw shade at Raw by saying, I like how the SmackDown utilizes all their talent or something along those lines. Let me see if I can find it.
She's
here.
complaining that she's not getting pushed.
Yeah.
Well,
Possibly,
not being
yeah.
funny. She's not even on TV, never mind
Yeah.
pushed.
She's been on TV more than she should have been on TV.
I think she might think otherwise.
Evidently. But, yeah, I don't think it's on them this time.
It's an awkward one. I mean, she isn't going to get any better if she's not being used. And also, I mean, she's got a point to the, SmackDown does utilize the talent that it's got. Raw's got a 3-hour show, and we all know the challenges that come with that. So, yeah, I don't know if tweeting about it is really going to be a wise thing for her to do. But then again, if she's not on TV, and it doesn't look like she's going to get anything soon, then...
Yeah, I can't find the tweets either, so it looks like she might have deleted them. So
someone's had a whisper in her ear.
maybe.
Being told to delete them.
Yep. Vince shouting at her. Can you imagine it?
Jeez.
Hey, tell me you use this thing called Twitter. And then someone reminds Vince that, yeah, that's that thing where you did that ice bucket challenge in the gym. And then he
Did it ever come out who was Cranky Vince?
They
Vince.
they suspected it might have been JBL because he had a tweet
Yeah,
come
I
out at the
heard
same
that.
time with Cranky Vince's. So
But it was never confirmed.
it was never confirmed. Yeah.
No.
Ed's asked in the chat, what do you guys think Kofifi means?
Oh my god. I think it means it's a
Go
fucking
Kingston.
it's a fucking typo from our president, who's a dingus. So
Smooth's getting political.
yeah, I
I'm
don't
all
want
for
to. I don't want to. That's the thing.
Smooth, is there any particular policies that the current president of the United States got that you agree with?
Oh my god, no! Let's not go there. Let's leave that alone. All I can say is I didn't vote for him, so.
Oh, it's so easy for me to make jokes when we've got our own bloody election thing going on at the minute.
Yeah, how's Brexit treating you?
Oh, don't! I
Yeah.
love breakfast. Thank you.
Shoe
Hate
on
the
other
word
foot.
Brexit.
I hate that it's a thing. That like somehow that is now what it's being called.
Yeah, I'm like that as well. Like the government actually call it Brexit.
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
probably in the dictionary now, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it
There's
was
even-
word of the year.
There's even
I think-
like I can't remember the guy's name, but There's even like a government minister whose title is Brexit Minister.
Oh God, yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's really a job title you don't want to put on your CV. What was your previous job? Maybe I should just lie.
Jeez.
Are we all voting next week? Well, I'm not sure it isn't, but
I've already voted.
have you? It's postal vote?
Yeah, I do postal vote. So you
Uh,
get your
I-
vote early.
I will be doing it on the day, and yes, I will be. As some of you may have seen on my Twitter and Facebook, I can at times have outbursts of political madness.
I'm guessing you're not a Theresa fan.
No.
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 Baron Corbin all the way.
Baron Corbin all the way.
The lone wolf.
That would be a good thing.
It does, it fits him, doesn't it? All we need to see is him coming on a bike. American Badass style.
Walking out with 4 spotlights, yeah.
And it turns red!
Turns red. They call him the lone wolf when all of the rest of his party alienates him, leaves. It's just him.
It's so bizarre how it works. Oh. I bet if Jeremy Corbyn took his shirt off as well, he'd have a similar belly button.
Tattoos. Still got better hair than Baron, though.
Oh dear. No. I was going to say Baron Corbin was all aboard with that, laughing away with us until you said that. Now he's just into depression. Oh dear. I think
Are we at that point in the show now?
Yeah.
I think we're at that point because we've covered pretty much everything this week, and
There is one story that's just come up on WWE.com about Harley Race having broken both of his legs.
Oh, shame.
Ow.
That's
Jeez.
brutal. He
Yeah.
fell in his house. I don't know
Oh.
what happened, but his right femur and his left fibula and tibia,
Oh no, that's bad.
and a spiral break in his left ankle. God, that's
That sounds
Yeah.
like down the stairs or something. That doesn't
Yeah.
it's no good at all.
It's not. So we obviously.
And
wish him all the best.
one other thing was the Table for 3 that aired after Monday Night Raw with Jim Cornette, Eric Bischoff, Michael Hayes, which was pretty good.
I've not watched this yet.
No, I'm not.
Mostly because Cornette and Bischoff kind of threw Vince Russo under the bus.
Yeah, I think that helped to break the ice.
Yeah.
Ed's
Okay.
also in the chat has said, "Did you guys see how TNA have countered WWE by giving the WWE title to Mahal? Or countered WWE giving the title to Mahal by Sonjay Dutt winning the title in TNA
Which title? The
X Division,
Oh, that's cool.
I think."
Long overdue. Wow, like really long overdue.
And that also answers your question if TNA Wrestling is still in business, in which case, yes, it is, right there. Boop.
Yeah, but that could have been recorded 4 years ago.
That's true. That's true. It could just now be airing today.
I did read that apparently they're trying to get Vince to do that Table for 3.
They get him on there.
They're trying to convince him to do it.
Just
Who would you put
expect
him on
them
there
to bring
with?
half a cow out for his meal.
I'd do it.
Rare.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know who they have him on with. Yeah, it's a good one. Good question.
It could be Shane and Triple H, and it could just start off with Vince going, "Well, this is awkward. Fine, please."
Heyman and Bischoff, maybe?
No.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, what awkward table of threes could we think of?
Now you're talking.
Yeah. Hmm. It's crazy. There's probably loads. Triple H, Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scott Steiner. Wow.
Hulk Hogan.
oh God.
CM Punk and anyone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyone.
That's pretty good.
Oh God. There's so many potentials, but it's so hard to do at the same time. Bret Hart, Triple H, and Ezekiel Jackson for the shits.
God. Oh my God.
And then Bret and Triple H won't know who he is.
You know, Cornette and Bischoff threw Russo under the bus, ran him over, backed up, and ran him over again. Yeah, they did.
Ed suggested Ric Flair, Shane Douglas, and Mick Foley.
Sure.
Oh, that's definitely going to have to be a feature we'll think of.
Yeah.
A future
But-
table for threes.
I think that's gonna do it for this week.
Yes.
Just one quick thing. Don't know if anyone noticed this. This was tweeted out during the week. The lost season of NXT.
Oh yeah.
Between the madness of what was the old NXT and what is now the new NXT, they wanted to do an extra season of it with the
Alright.
pros and what have you, but it didn't happen because of the rebrand. But this image got leaked during the week, and I don't know if Smook can throw it up.
Yeah, I got it. Here. Boom.
Of what was going to be the last season of NXT.
All right. I've not seen this.
Yeah, you got Seth
Yeah.
Rollins on the left.
So
Big
we
E.
have Rollins, Big E Langston.
Yeah.
I guess that's Kalisto, Bo Dallas, and
Oh.
old Leo Kruger.
Yeah. Who looks
Who's
fucking
that in the
jacked.
middle?
Believe
Yeah.
it.
Who's
Yeah.
the guy? Who's the guy in the mask?
Kalisto.
I think.
Kalisto, possibly.
Really happy
Really?
Kalisto.
You'll never. I want to know if you would get this, Chucks. If you can guess the person in the middle.
Damien
Yeah.
Sandow.
That's not Damien Sandow.
It is.
It is,
It's Sandow without the facial hair.
Yeah, I can tell straight away.
Well, it doesn't look anything like him. Like,
Even
I
though
used to watch him tagging with Casey, whatever his name, Casey James,
I'll try to blow
all the
it up
time, and he
for you.
didn't have a beard, but he doesn't look anything like that.
Sorry, I answered that then, Smoot, and you asked Chucks. Have I ruined something?
You
there?
did.
Sorry.
You did.
I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
I just realised I butted straight in there. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I feel bad now. To deflect this, Ed also suggested for the table for free Batista with a basketball and a pair of tight jeans.
God.
So yeah, that could have been an interesting NXT.
Yeah, it could.
And
The NXT
yeah.
it never happened.
Did anyone, we were around then, but did anyone catch that last season of NXT?
I can't remember.
The fifth season, NXT
Yeah.
Redemption.
Redemption, yeah.
It was great.
Some of the things that went on though, it was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
My
Johnny
favorite,
Curtis was awesome.
yeah, my favorite was I think it was it the Divas one or the fourth one, where Cole just didn't give a shit.
That started on the Divas one.
Yeah.
I remember watching one of the shows in England, and it had the women's NXT on before they recorded SmackDown, I think.
Mhm.
And it was just a show where they had like about 8-9 divas all in the ring, and they were just doing arm wrestling contests, and it was like Caitlyn
Oh, so
and
bad.
AJ, and you were just watching it, and it went on for like 25 minutes, and you were just watching it and thinking, really, what the shit is happening here?
Who is this for?
Exactly. Like, no one in this crowd gives a shit about what is happening right now.
And you
Like,
know
if they're
they
not
don't
going for a
either.
piss, the others have gone buying a beer. If they're not doing that, they're buying a T-shirt. If not, they're talking about what happened earlier today.
It was only worth watching for Cole openly taking the piss out of it all.
True, yeah.
Bizarre. So bizarre.
There was one, as I just mentioned, there was one edition of that where Punk did commentary on it.
Yeah,
that
that
It was
one.
really good.
He was really good.
I miss Punk doing commentary.
Yeah.
I miss Punk doing a lot of things, really, but. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers this week. Is there anything else, or are we good?
No.
That just one very small bit of news. That promotion that offered Punk £1 million to
Oh yeah.
wrestle with them. I don't know exactly what's happened, but they've postponed all shows till next year.
Well, he accepted, and they can't afford it.
Um,
They're now out of business.
the first one was actually supposed to be in Liverpool the next week. And there was an announcement made earlier on this week that they postponed all shows till February.
That's a long time.
Yeah,
off.
yeah. So I don't know exactly what's happened, but I'm guessing Punk won't be there.
Wow, that's a bit strange.
5-star wrestling, that was what it was called.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have to keep
an eye
our
on it.
ears to the ground on that one. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, everyone. You can reach us on Twitter at the IWC Radio. Send us questions using the hashtag IWC Radio, and you can check all the shows on IWCRadio.com. If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can find us on the main profile page there with all our links. This week as well, there is the NXT show in Leeds, and IWC Radio has been invited to the press junket, where apparently Pete Dunne is going to be there. So if we can, we'll hopefully have a few sound bites for next week, a bit of news. So keep checking IWCRadio.com on that, and we'll have some news on there. Sorry, Mohammed's just joined us in the chat. He's wondering why we're not talking about Extreme Rules. Sorry, Mohammed, we're just finishing off, but you will be able to catch it on demand straight afterwards. So thank you for joining us. So yeah, thank you very much for listening. Again, we're still not sure of all the events that have happened in London, but obviously we're thinking of everyone and hope everything's okay. But yeah, it's looking like there's some bad news coming out of London tonight. So obviously we're sending all our thoughts and wishes with everyone there and hope everything's okay.
Stay safe.
Yeah. We'll be back next week where obviously we'll be reviewing Extreme Rules and I'll find out how many points I've fallen behind from everyone else. So, yeah. So thank you very much for listening, everyone, and we will see you next week.
Good night.